Hey guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm doing things a little bit different. I'm outside of my backyard with our puppy Ellie, and I want to talk to you about my why. And I think it's important for anyone that you follow or watch on YouTube or go to their blog is really to understand why are they doing this, what's the motivation behind it, and to hear their story. So I'm doing a talk coming up in Pittsburgh next week, a cooking demo, and I'm going to also be talking about my why. Why am I plant-based? Why do I care about this? Why is this my passion? And I thought I would make a little video for you guys too and explain my why. And for me, it all started back when I was really young. My family has had a lot of heart disease and cancer, and it's caused a lot of heartache and defined kind of how I grew up. So to back up, my mom has had cancer pretty much 3 times in her life, which is a lot. You know, going through cancer one time as a child of your parents is tough, but to do it, you know, a few times is definitely rough. So to back up some more history of my mom, when my mom was in around middle school, she ended up getting bone cancer and having to have her one leg right above the knee amputated. And then, you know, her and my dad got married years later. They had me and my brother. And then around when I was in elementary school, she got sick again. So she ended up finding out she had breast cancer. I think I was in anywhere between 4th and 6th grade was the duration pretty much of her being sick. And there was a spot that showed up on her liver, so they weren't sure, so they staged it, stage 3, but she ended up going to remission. But around that same time period, my dad ended up having a heart attack and had open heart surgery and had was sick, and that was scary and awful as well. So it was like, I think it was like Christmas and Easter for the end of my elementary years, and like I said, 4th through 6th grade. And then fast forward to that time period, there were lots of other things that happened. Blood clots for my mom, which resulted in her being life flighted. My dad has had multiple stents, has diagnosed with diabetes, and a whole bunch of like little stuff building up to today. So my mom, the last few years, got diagnosed with breast cancer again, and is still currently fighting that, and it's tough, you know. And my dad's heart disease hasn't gotten any better. He's still overweight and is going through you know, issues of having diabetes and all of that. So I've seen my family sick for the majority of my life, which, you know, there are years in between where disease, you know, kind of becomes a thing where it's not manageable, but they've lived with it and it became normal. But I've also seen other family members struggle. I had an uncle who passed away from heart disease super young, under 55. I've had lots of people, grandparents, other family members, and it's just awful, especially being the person that sees all that. So going back to my childhood, I didn't eat the best. I, you know, came from a family that, you know, fast food was convenient, easy, and we did that a lot, and it was very much the sad American diet. And I didn't really get to change my life until I got married and moved out, and then, you know, became responsible for my own cooking and food. And I didn't really change anything for the first year or so. And I was overweight, and I've always battled weight issues, but I watched Forks Over Knives and started doing some research, read the China study, and then literally that day decided you know, I'm gonna try this whole plant-based idea. I did a lot of research on doctors and literally saw my life change. Blood work came back totally better and pretty amazing, and I've lost, I think I'm close to 50 pounds now I've lost. And even my husband, who didn't have any weight to lose, his seasonal allergies have disappeared since I've been dating him over 10 years and have been married to him. He always was like grabbing Zyrtec the first spot of spring and was on it, and you know, had runny eyes and still had a bunch of issues, and now he doesn't do anything. So, and he's had that, you know, for 24 years, 25 years, and you know, now doesn't have to take anything, and doesn't have allergies, and the only thing he's changed has been his diet. And we've seen other improvements as well, but it's so important to me to spread this message. So my YouTube channel, and I'm planning on starting a plant-based coaching service, is because I believe in what this has to do. There's science behind it. That's why I'm passionate about it. That's why I do it. That's why we do it at home. I try to get family members interested in it, and I want to help you and your family. So the YouTube channel is just a way for me to inspire you guys and to help share recipes and show what's working or any issues that come up, and start a community. I'm a part of the Pittsburgh Plant Pure movement here in Pittsburgh, and it's a similar idea. I just want to help people and share and show what's worked for me, and motivate others to avoid disease if possible. At the end of the day, when I'm faced, if let's say you know, anything happens, I just want to know that I did everything possible in my power to prevent it. And that's really all you can do, because when people are sick and you grow up with people that are sick, you feel out of control, and you're not in control, and I am in control of what I do to my body. I'm in control of what I eat, if I exercise, my health, you know. So this is what I choose to be in control, and not let other things, you know, stop that. So I just want you to know that you're in control of what you put in your mouth as well. Every day you make decisions on breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks. Should you eat that dessert? Should you eat out? And all of those things impact your health in a much larger way than you think. So again, I wanted to share that. I just grew up with, you know, hospitals, seeing my parents sick, and want to avoid that, seeing them as they're aging now, having a hard time, and still kind of battling it. And I think all of us want to live a life that is healthy, and just you can age with grace and still do things, you know, at whatever age you are. And doing this is going to help you do that with grace, that you know, hopefully won't suffer or be limited, and still can go out and do the same things you were doing at 20 or 30 and so on. So I just wanted to share my story with you guys. I'm going to be sharing a little bit of my background with that upcoming Plant Pure group we have. If you're from Pittsburgh and want to be part of the group, leave me a comment below and I'll give you the contact information. And I just think it's important to know your why and to keep motivated so that you keep doing this lifestyle. And to know, you know, it's interesting to hear other people's stories and why and the results they've had. So for me, that definitely helps me keep motivated whenever I think about, you know, if I want to go out and eat or eat something that's not so great, is my why. And then it's like, nope, this is what I'm gonna do, and this is why it's so important. So thank you guys so much for watching. The next 3 videos are gonna be me and my little brother. He came home a few days after graduation, and I showed him, you know, how to cook some things and get him inspired. So the next 3 videos will be cooking with him, and then after that I'm gonna get back on the How Not to Die cookbook. meal plan. So day 7 will be coming out after those 3 videos. But thank you guys so much for watching, and subscribe below. Leave me a comment and tell me your why. I think it's so important, again, just to hear what everyone's doing and why you chose to live this lifestyle, and you know that it's important. But I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.